Hello future engineers, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're still new to my channel and you like what I'm doing, please don't forget to share my videos to your friends and to your friends' friends. That's one way you can keep me going, inspired and refreshed. Now, if you find my videos interesting and important to your studies, also please don't forget to subscribe. We define factoring as the process of expressing a composite number or an algebraic expression as products of prime numbers or prime expressions. So to factor completely 120, we start in the following manner. 120 is 12 times 10, and 12 is 3 times 4, 10 is 2 times 5. Since 4 is a composite number and we factor it as 2 square, so it is 3 times 2 square times 2 times 5. So we then express 120 as product of prime numbers in numerical order, so we have 2 cubed times 3 times 5. So 120 is equal to 2 cubed times 3 times 5. Then uh, the expression 2x squared minus 8, so we have to factor this completely. We notice that for the coefficients, we have 2 as a common factor. So let's factor out 2 first. Then we have 2 times quantity x squared minus 4. And since 4 is 2 squared, we have difference of 2 squares. And in algebra, we can still factor x squared minus 2 squared as quantity x minus 2 times x plus 2. Therefore, we then factor this further into 2 times x minus 2 and x plus 2, quantity x minus 2 times x plus 2. So we can no longer factor this expression, and we say that this is relatively prime. Therefore, the complete factored form of the expression 2x squared minus 8 is 2 times quantity x minus 2 times x plus 2. So that's it, 2 times quantity x minus 2 times x plus 2. The least common multiple or LCM of the given numbers is the least natural number for which all given numbers are factors. So example, what are the multiples of 3? How about 8? So multiples of 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, etc. Multiples of 8, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80, 88, 96, 104, etc. Therefore, if the question is what is the LCM between 3 and 8, so the LCM between 3 and 8 therefore is the least natural number that appears here is 24. So we have 24, the least natural number, the least common multiple between 3 and 8 is 24. So that's the technique. Now, how about if the numbers are relatively larger? So the technique is demonstrated in the following example. So the LCM between 3 and 8 is 24. So how about this one? What is the LCM of 24, 30, and 40? So the procedure is we factor completely each number. So 24 is 8 times 3, so 2 cubed times 3. So let's make it fast. Let's make it direct. 30 is 6 times 5, and 6 is 2 times 3. So 30, therefore, the complete factored form of 30 is 2 times 3 times 5. So notice that the factors are prime numbers. If there is a factor that is not a prime number, then it is not the complete factored form. We must express the number as product of prime numbers only. 40 is 8 times 5, so 8 is 2 cubed times 5. 2 and 5 are prime numbers. The LCM therefore is the collection of the product of different prime numbers with the highest exponent or the highest power. So there are three different factors, namely 2, 3, and 5. So for 2, the highest is 2 cube. For 3, it's 3. And for 5, it's 5. So the LCM therefore is 2 cube because it is the highest times 3 and times 5. So that's the LCM. So 2 cube is 8 times 3, 24 times 5, 120. So the LCM of among 24, 30, and 40 is 120. So next, the LCD therefore is the LCM of the denominator. So that's the conclusion. The LCD is the LCM, the least common multiple of the denominators. So perform the indicated operations and simplify to simplest terms. 3 over 20 plus 5 over 48 minus 7 over 72. So it is understood that no calculators are allowed in this exercise. So we begin by getting the LCD of the denominators, which is the LCM of the denominators. So we factor completely 20, and 20 is 4 times 5, therefore it is 2 squared times 5. And 2 and 5 are prime numbers. So that's the complete factored form of 20. Then for 48, it is 16 times 3, and 16 is 2 to the 4th. So 48 therefore is 2 to the 4th times 3. And for 72, it is 8 times 9. 8 is 2 cubed, 9 is 3 square. So 72 is 2 cubed times 9, which is 3 square. Then the LCD is the product of the different prime factors with the highest exponent or power. So 2, the highest is 2 to the 4th. For 3, it's 3 square. And for 5, it is just 5. So LCD of the denominators therefore is equal to 2 to the 4th times 3 squared times 5. 2 to the 4th is 16 times 5 it's 80, and times 9 3 squared is 720. So the LCD is 720. So therefore 3 over 20 plus 5 over 48 minus 7 over 72. So pick the denominator 2 to the 4th, 3 squared times 5. So 2 to the 4th times 3 squared times 5 divided by 20, which is 2 squared times 5. Then we have 2 squared times 3 squared, the remaining. So we have 3 times 2 squared times 3 squared. Then plus 5 times LCD, which is 2 to the 4th times 3 squared times 5 divided by 48, which is 2 to the 4th times 3. So we have 3 times 5 left. 3 times 5 left. So that's why you have plus 5 times 3 times 5. Then LCD 2 to the 4th times 3 squared times 5 divided by 72, which is 2 cubed times 3 squared. So for 2, there is still 2 left, and there is 5 left. So minus 7 times 2 times 5. So 3 times quantity 2 squared times 3 squared, that's 3 times 4 times 9, 36. 3 times 36. Then plus 5 times 15 minus 7 times 10 divided by LCD, which is 2 to the 4 times 3 squared times 5, which is 720. So that is simplified further into 3 times 36, 108, plus 5 times 15, 75, minus 70, 7 times 10 over LCD, which is 2 to the 4 times 3 squared times 5. 108 plus 75 minus 70 is 108 plus 5. And 108 plus 5 is 113. Which happens that 113 is a prime number. Therefore, we can no longer simplify this to simplest terms. The answer is 113 over 720. Then if the numerator happens to be a composite number, then you have to factor it completely and cancel whatever is common, just in case. But in this problem, the numerator is 113 and 113 is a prime number. We cannot factor that anymore. Therefore, 113 over 720 is the final answer because that's the simplest terms for these operations of fractions. Then finally, for your part, so that you can uh, participate and to make sure that after watching this video, if you watch and if you really want to learn, accept that you're still weak, then by patiently watching these videos, it will little by little, slowly but surely, you will develop the characteristics of a good engineering student in order for you to become future engineers, hopefully. So for your part, perform the indicated operations and simplify to simplest terms the operations shown. We have quantity 8 over 27 minus 4 over 45 plus 5 over 36. And without using the calculator, show that the answer is equal to